Hello everyone, my name is Cherie, and this is the 31-day horror movie challenge. Today's challenge is number 6, a less than $1 million horror film. I chose SKINAMARINK from 2022. The budget was $15,000 and it made $2.1 million. Two children wake up in the middle of the night to find their father is missing and all the windows and doors in their home have vanished. The writer and director of SKINAMARINK is Kyle Edward Ball, and it stars Lucas Paul and Dolly Rose Tetrault. What works in the movie? I have never seen a movie like this before, so it's a completely original movie. What doesn't work in this movie? This is an experimental film, and it's since the COVID lockdowns, I've watched a handful of experimental films, and I've come to the conclusion that I do not like experimental films. This movie just didn't do it for me. You know, it's got a really grainy look. I think they put a filter on that makes it look like dust in a film kind of thing. It's very, bad lighting, bad image quality. There's sound design, but there's kind of like bad sound design by design with some of the dialogue, and there are subtitles for that. But it's just way too long. I feel like this could have been a short film. Now, if they're trying to go for a feature-length film, this is an hour and 40 minutes. Now, feature-length films, by definition, by the Academy, by the British Film Institute, and by AFI, is anything over 40 minutes. They could have slashed an hour off this, and it still would have been considered a feature. And it would have worked a lot better. I just felt like I wasted my time watching this. Nothing happens. It doesn't have the story elements that I expect from films when I watch films. Would this movie be better with a larger budget? No. No, it's not a movie. Why do low-budget filmmakers turn to horror? Because you can get away with poor image quality. I like found footage. You can do things for a lot less budget with found footage. This was not found footage. And that's the thing. You have these angles that you're either looking up at the ceiling or you're looking down like at maybe knee level to a child, which is nobody's viewpoint. And there's very few camera shots, I think there's 2 maybe, where it seems like the kid is looking at something. But it's really not within the area where a child would be looking. So you're not getting that, what's it called, subjective camera viewpoint, which is paramount in horror films. That's what makes a lot of films creepy, actually. So what was the question? Oh, why do they turn to horror? Because you can get away with just kind of inferior looking stuff. But you should always go for good sound. So if you're going to have like a bad image, you still have to have good sound in general. That's a general guideline. What movie would you make if you had this budget? Like $15,000? Or are they saying like under $1 million? I don't know how much my 99% indie feature is going to cost. Hopefully under $1 million, but I haven't put together the budget yet. But let's just say I would make my own film. It's not a horror film. Well, it's kind of like a sociological economic horror, but yeah. So that's it for today. That's it for SKINAMARINK. I'll see you in the next video.